Hey dancers, welcome back to another Lessons in Dance. My name is Ortavia, and today I want to talk to you about choreography. What is choreography? The word means dance writing. It comes from two different words, one being the Greek word chorea, which means circular dance, and the other, a Latin word, graphia, which means writing. What a choreographer does is string together a sequence of movements in order to create a dance. Each dance move has a beginning, a middle, and an end. We call this a prep and a landing. The middle part being the transition. So when you think about choreographing, you always want to know the timing of the dance. You always want to know the timing of the music in which you're dancing to. So take for instance the pirouette. A pirouette has a prep, it has a turn, and then it has the landing position. Now, it's important to note that a landing position does not necessarily mean that you're coming to a rest. It can mean that you are using a traveling movement or some other type of movement to rid yourself of the movement that you just got done doing. Note, if you have a transition such as a traveling movement, you need to make sure that you incorporate the amount of that time into the duration of the move as well. Where you decide to start in the music is going to be dependent upon the move that you're trying to do in that spot. If you have 4 counts, then you're going to choose something that is going to be 4 counts or less in order to execute. That way you can get to your next position on time. Every move will begin in one of the basic foot positions of ballet. Whether that is a parallel position or a turnout position, one way or the other, you're going to be in a first, in a second, in a third, in a fourth, or in a fifth position, or a variation of those, okay? For the example, I'm going to start with a parallel position because I just want to do a pirouette. Pirouette is going to begin with the prep, and I want to do that on 1. Okay, so from my starting position, I want to hit my prep on 1. Now the next thing that's going to happen is I need to add the turn. The turn can be on any count. For instance, if I say that I choose to add a pirouette into a piece of music and I only have 3 counts to do it, that means that my prep has to be on 1, the turn has to be on 2, and I have to finish that movement on 3 in order for me to complete my dance move, the pirouette, from start to end in 3 counts. So once again, every dance move has a duration, it has a beginning position, a transitional move, i.e. the turn, and an ending position where you are coming clean of that previous dance move. It is important to note that just because you come clean of a movement, just because I stop the pirouette, doesn't mean that I necessarily stop moving. I can come out of that pirouette into a chassé, and therefore I would need to know exactly what I'm going to be doing after the pirouette so I know how much time to do it in. So it's a repeating process. How much time do I have? What's my beginning position? What's the transition? And what is the end of that dance move? I have my prep on 1. My turn is on 2, and I'm going to chassé out on 3. Okay? So once again, I'm in my starting position. I'm just going to choose a neutral position because I want to hit my prep on 1. 1. My turn, my transitional movement is going to be on 2, 2, and then I chasse on 3. Okay, that can be applied to any dance move. For instance, we talked about how to do the snake or body rolling. I showed you that you're going to first begin with the crown and you're going to move it either from the left or to the right. Okay, so you need to know how much time do I have in order to execute one full roll of the body. Do I need to do it fast? Do I need to do it slow? Do I have 1 second? Do I have 3 seconds in order to execute my movement? Okay, if I only have 1 second, then boom, that's all I get. If I have 3 seconds, I might have to slow it down 1, 2, 3. Let's work on our dance riding. First things first, I want you to start in a neutral position. From there, I want you to slide your foot into 4th position, parallel, which means that your feet are going to be 1 step in between and both of your feet are going to be pointing the same way, okay? So once you step out on 1, I also want you to hit that right arm on 1, okay? The left arm is also going to hit here, but it's going to be just a little bit lower. So your shape is this, and all you're going to do is tilt it to the side, okay? So you're going to hit 1 and 2. You're going to scoop around on 3. At this point in time, I can move both feet anywhere I want to. I can move this front foot forward. It's already in the back. I can move it further back, if I want to. It's already in the back, and I can move it to the side. And I can also do the same thing for the other leg, okay? So once again, when you're thinking about doing choreography, you need to think about what is accessible to you at this point in time, at this moment, and how many counts do I have in order to execute this movement and get to the next movement. Yes. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's 1, 2. Okay. Now I'm going to add a syncopation in there, and that is going to be that and count. So when I hit 1, I'm going to syncopate this and 2. Pull this around. My arm is going to drop down on 3. Back it up on 4, 5. Jump to the back, 6. Unwind. 7, 8. Once again, I'm going to step forward 1 and 2. This is going to whip around 3, 4, back it up, 5, 6, jump to the back, 7, turn 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, back it up, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So remember the sequence of steps. Now we're going to find a place in the music that we can add that to. I want you to hear the first 9 counts of the verse. this position on purpose because there's not too many things that you can do after this. And like I said, it's really going to be off of common sense. So either you're going to take that standing leg that's already on the ground and you're going to move it, which is probably going to look like a hop some kind of way, or you're going to take that leg that's up and you're going to place it and put it down somewhere. Okay, so where is it that you want to go from here? I want to take this leg and I actually want to jump to the other leg and switch my arms. So boom, right? So from here, my left leg is up and then I want to switch it, boom. Okay, so boom, switch it, boom. Now, where do we go from here? Once again, you're stuck in that dilemma. What is it that you can do? I'm going to try and I'm going to put my right foot down, but I want to put it down in a turned in position. And then I'm going to turn it out, and then I'm going to drop to one knee. Okay? So once I come out of this, I'm going to jump. Boom. Bring this down. This comes out. Knee drops. And then I want you to hit here. Boom. Okay? So, what are those counts all together? Starting from here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Let's put that all together. You're going to step out on 1 and 2, shoot this down, 3, 4, back it up, 5, 6, jump to the back, 7, turn 8. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's add 3 more counts to give us a good, hot 16 for beginners, okay? So from here, 1, put this to the front, 2, and you're going to sit all the way down. You're going to turn to the back, 3, and sit it back down again, boom, 4. That last little thing, I want you to pose it. Pose it however you feel necessary, however your personality tells you, however your character tells you, okay? So once again, let's do that all together. We have step out 1 and 2, switch it 3, 4, back it up 5, 6, jump to the back 7, turn 8, here's 1, 2, 3, turn it out 4, drop it down 5, to the ground 6, this place is here 7, 8, 1. Okay? That is kind of a little break-in-esque. Once again, you're going to start when she drops her music in the verse. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 5, 6, 7, step out and tell me what you do. Slow this part down. Well, I hope you understood the exercise. It's kind of a little continuation from the last exercise, and hopefully all this is being brought together full circle. If it is not, please feel free to write me. Let me know if you have questions, and I'll do my best to address them. Okay, until next time, dancers. Bye.